This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
Okay, I've never identified with Eddie more in my life.
I didn't want to ask you, Clark, but could you maybe spare a little, extra cash?
Sure, Eddie. How much you need?
About $52,000.
That's the best ever.
I know. All right.
Where's the money, Lebowski?
Well, it's not in our paychecks, man. Households be feeling squeezed, even though inflation is cooling off a little bit. So the Federal Reserve said inflation has eased over the past year while maintaining that prices are elevated. No kidding.
I just bought a furnace air filter. It used to be, I think it was like $19. It's $34.
Dude, that's...
I'm going to start making my own out of socks and glue and rubber bands
good.
and cat hair.
Well, can't wait till you get the black loan. Yeah, well, even just so that giant carton of goldfish, I was going to get it for Avery because he's coming home for Christmas break. It used to be like $7.50. It's $10 now.
Yeah.
And that's everything. It's wild. Anyway.
What do you think of a Quick Trip buying dinner rolls for $1?
Oh, dude, I'd be looking for them 99-cent specials.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
$1.99 fillets and dinner rolls.
Right now?
Yeah, the little bacon wrappers.
Yeah. Love those. Anyway, the number of households stretched thin has barely budged as of November. 62% of adults say they are living paycheck to paycheck. So that's the same as last year. Holiday spending from November 1st through December 31st expected to increase 3% and 4% over last year. $957.3 billion we were at last year. We're kicking it up to $966.6 billion. Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
Credit card debt be topping $1 trillion.
I'm carrying a couple of heavy loads right now.
So is your mom.
I know.
Yeah.
I know she is.
I'm trying. Yeah. Oof. I don't. Yeah. There's a weird comfort in knowing that almost everybody you're associating with is having the same stressors. You know what I mean? Like, well, at least we're all broke. Half of consumers plan to take on more debt to cover holiday expenses. Oof. Only 23% plan to pay it off within 1 month or two.
What do you think? Every day I get two of those secondary loan companies sending me $25,000 loan things at 12% interest.
Same.
I mean, it's horrible.
Yep.
But it's like you're looking at it going, hey. No, I'll just blow it on stupid stuff.
Yeah, I know. I'm slowly paying one off at a time.
No, it's a wicked cycle, man. COVID, we ran up the credit cards, and now everything's twice as expensive, and now you can't even pay your credit cards off.
100%.
It's a pain in the ass. I don't fully expect to pay my credit cards off for
till I die.
3 to 5 years. So, no, I'm serious.
My goal is to be debt free by 2033.
You ain't gonna live that long.
It's doable. It's doable.
2033.
Yeah, I'm going to need a new vehicle before then, but I want it paid off by then.
I'm trying to rack up your interest cost in the next 10 years.
Yeah, well, that's everything. I want to have
I see what you're saying.
House, car, everything.
Sure, that's reasonable. Think your car will last that long?
No, I'm going to need a new car. That's why I need to set it for 2033.
You're already factoring in two more cars.
I know. I told Avery, I was like, listen, we were in frugal fall, and we are rolling straight into just say no 2024.
Just say no spring.
And he was all like, what do you mean? And I was like, I'm saying no to everything. I'm not buying anything. I'm not doing anything.
You're coming home, I'm going to homeschool you. First, we're going to start with geography.
Yeah. 74% of Americans are stressed about finances.
Yeah. Are you stressed? Are you stressed on a scale of 1 to 10?
I haven't managed, so I'm not stressed. I'm not panicking because I have money to cover the stuff. I do not have extra funds, though, right now. Like, I'm not putting anything into savings right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I suppose if I really sit here and think about it, I could get myself stressed out about it. But I'm also like,
Just paying your bills, just part of the grind, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know.
100%.
I don't worry about it.
61% of Americans living paycheck to paycheck, up from 58% in March.
I probably, if somebody looked at my finances on paper, probably would say you should be very worried about it. I'm like, psh. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Go get 3 more jobs? I mean, I suck at this one. Why would I suck up 3 more jobs?
Yeah, I don't want to make all these other people's lives hell. Oh, my God. Anyway.
So, what's the answer?
We're all in it together.
What's the answer?
Well, I can't tell you the answer. I don't know.
Who else can we fire around
Where's
here?
my money? Where's my money? Bitch, huh? Bitch? Where's my money, bitch? Oh, that's good. Where's my money? Where's my money, bitch?
It is
Bitch,
interesting, though.
where's my
We have used everything. We have nothing new.
Yeah.
And thank God, I guess.
Right.
You know? There's your frugal fall right there. I mean, our cars have 100,000 miles on them. I mean, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I can't buy a new car.
No.
I want to. I've got my eyes on them, but maybe.
Well, sorry to bring this depressing news to you.
Yeah.
Try to not drive off the road.
I know.
No, it's good to just know that you're not alone.
Right.
Don't feel shame.
Right. No, the 10-year plan is probably pretty realistic.
People, relax.
What a complete waste
We are killing it online. Have you guys checked the comments?
of cyberspace.
Smoke That Skin Wagon says, you guys are killing it.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
We're internet sensations.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
Okay. Man, oh man. Have you been thinking about moving to Switzerland lately, John?
I'm neutral on the whole idea.
Oh, wow. I see what you did there.
Go ahead, though.
I'm finding out that Swiss cocaine is so cheap and so prevalent, they're like, we should probably just legalize this. This is
I see. Well, Hunter Biden will move to Switzerland, I guess.
well, you finally get rid of that guy.
Yeah, get that idiot out of here.
Switzerland's capital is examining a pilot scheme to allow the sale of cocaine for recreational use.
Oh, boy.
A radical approach to the war on drugs that is...
I feel like a heart attack just listening to this story's coming on.
I mean, it's a good way to not have fentanyl in your cocaine system, you know, like your distribution system.
Think of being that high and lack of oxygen up on the skiing in the Swiss Alps. I'm not sure that's a good recipe for me at my age. I'll be 40. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
giving that up. I'm a no blow January.
All right, buddy. I don't know why you got to lie to everybody. Parliament in Bern has supported the idea, which still needs to overcome opposition from the city government, and it'll require a change in national law. Drugs policy around the world is evolving, in case you haven't been paying attention. The U.S. state of Oregon, for example, decriminalizing the possession of small amounts of cocaine in 2021 in favor of drug treatment.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What? Now you got to go to drug treatment? So you got to keep doing it but get off?
Get off how?
Are they trying to step you down off of cocaine?
Instead of you going to prison, you go to drug treatment.
Oh, okay. But they legalized it.
Small
amounts.
amounts.
Yeah, just to keep...
So your little bindle
right.
you got, you'll be fine.
Right. So, yeah, there's better things for cops to do, I guess.
Sure. Many European countries, including Spain, Italy, and Portugal, no longer have prison sentences for possession of drugs, including cocaine.
Wow.
Yeah. Nowhere has gone as far as the proposal in discussion for Bern. So Switzerland is re-examining its stance on the drug after some politicians were caught with it. No, I'm kidding.
Cool.
And experts criticize complete bans as ineffective. You don't say!
Yeah.
With the proposal currently in its early stages, following trials now underway to permit the legal sale of cannabis.
It does feel a little lawless out there, I have to say.
That's good. I like it.
It's talking my language.
The war on drugs has failed, and we have to look at new ideas, said Eva Chen, who sounds like a brilliant person. Control and legislation can do better than mere repression. Yeah. Wealthy Switzerland has one of the highest levels of cocaine use in Europe.
No kidding.
Yeah. And they...
Like Swiss gangbangs and whatnot.
Wow. What kind of coke parties you going to, buddy?
I'm just
Dude, that is Windsor AF.
spitballing over here. I mean, one thing
Wow.
Legalizing cocaine.
I'm like, drinking leads to smoking cigarettes. You're like, cocaine leads to orgies.
That. Hello. Look, I'm not saying they're theoretically not correct, but man, I don't know if that's a great idea.
Well, it's also Swiss people. It's not American, so I'm not sure what their behaviors are like.
Hunter Biden and Don Trump Jr. moving to Switzerland. They could be roomies together.
I don't think they'll take them. Swiss cities, including Bern, are showing increasing usage, while prices of cocaine have been cut in half in the last 5 years. How do we get on that? We have a lot of cocaine in Switzerland right now at the cheapest prices and the highest quality we have ever seen, said Frank Zobel.
I love the scene in Wolf of Wall Street where Leonardo DiCaprio's got to go to Switzerland to try to get his money over there.
Yeah.
I love the scene where the Swiss banker and Leo are think talking to each other.
Right.
I'm asking you, you Swiss dick, am I going to get investigated if I bring my cash over here? He goes, and the guy goes, I tell you, you American snithead, you know what I'm trying to say. It's hilarious.
So obviously there's going to be people opposed to it.
Wow.
I mean, you can't sit here and pretend like high-powered cocaine doesn't have consequences, right?
Well, yeah.
Right. For a trial to take place, Parliament would have to amend the law banning the recreational use of the drug. The decision could come in a matter of years or earlier if the current cannabis schemes where the drug is on sale at pharmacies show successful results. I would argue that comparing cannabis and cocaine is
not
right. It's apples and oranges.
But there aren't there sections where the decriminalized drugs are in Switzerland, though? I mean, or is it the whole?
That's Amsterdam.
Oh, I'm thinking of Amsterdam. Oh, I got you. Mm-hmm. But I thought Switzerland did it. Didn't they decriminalize weed?
Right now, it's just you can get it at a pharmacy.
Okay.
So yeah, but that's in like trial stance.
But Amsterdam, they've got like injection rooms and stuff, don't they? I mean, you can do pretty much.
Sure, yeah.
Pretty much, that's a free for all of it. But I know crime dropped in Amsterdam when they did that. I mean, the bottom fell out of it. So there's a theory to it. People stopped dying because they were getting bad stuff.
Amsterdam's lenient drug policy allows for the sale and consumption of certain soft drugs like cannabis.
But then you got
use and distribution of hard drugs like cocaine, heroin, and ecstasy remain illegal.
But then you got like zombies walking around. I mean, there's a bit of a trade-off there.
Yeah, LSD, morphine, all that is still forbidden, as they say.
Oh, forbidden. Forbidden Switzerland.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I know. Yeah, stay away from that stuff.
Dude, some of that high-powered weed. Psh,
yeah.
I mean, goddamn. It'll rock your world, dude.
I've had some of my best shows after taking a toke of whatever you had over there.
And here's this lady over here. Cocaine isn't healthy, but the reality is that people use it. We can't change that, so we should try to ensure people use it in the safest, least damaging way. I get it. If you can be...
So you take the money from the dealers and you clean up the business. You clean up the low end.
Right. I mean, it's the same argument we have for legalizing prostitution.
Mm-hmm.
You're making it safer.
Right.
It's not condoning it. It's not endorsing the behavior, but it's like, well, this is a behavior that people are engaging in and we can't stop it. How do we make it best for everybody involved?
Right. It's that big.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, where were they at? You were gone yesterday. There was a story they just found. $1 billion worth of coke. Oh, where was that? Was it San Francisco? But they were just idiots. It was under some dude's bed. They were following him for another felony, and then they found $1 billion worth of cocaine.
Oh, my God.
Under their bed in this apartment. Did you see that?
No.
I thought it was San Francisco.
If I had $1 billion worth of blow under my bed, I would be so squeaky clean. You would not.
You'd be working at the Walmart, just being normal.
Right.
You're a little schmuck.
100%.
I got to get home to my kittens now and then go to church. And
We thought uploading to the cloud was something completely different.
Come on, water,
The JJO Morning Show Podcast. Johnny and D, JJO.
Hi.
Dude, even the price of a haircut went up. I got my haircut yesterday. It's $28.
Yeah. I know.
It's because I'm a good tipper.
Where do you go?
She gave great.
Do you want to plug her?
No.
I don't plug my lady either because I don't want more people going there. It already takes like 4 weeks to get in for a cut.
Let me put
I'm
it
not
this way.
encouraging anybody else.
I go to a place, I'll give you a clue, I can get my hair cut in 10 minutes. How's that sound?
I already know where it is. Doesn't she call in on the Fake It 8 a lot too?
Girl out behind the dumpster meets me every month at noon. No, I don't know if she does. No. No, I don't think so. If she does, I didn't know it.
All right.
I mean, we know each other, but she's kind of a little bit of my regular.
Man, you know, it is so important to find a good hair lady or hair person, I guess.
Well, I'm not complicated.
Yeah.
Would you like the wings taken off of your ear? Yeah, that'd be great. It's the only place I'm growing hair these days.
But it's hard, especially like if you have curly hair, thick hair, black hair. Not everybody knows how to cut people of color's hair. Mm-hmm. That's a whole thing. And or super thin hair or whatever. It's so hard to find a good hair person that cares. Like I've even had it where like they tightened up my undercut, but then they didn't trim like the little neck hairs down here. You know, and it's like, why would you tighten all of it up and not do that?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Or I've had it where like my eyebrows got waxed unevenly. What the hell, bro? You know. So when it's like,
are you that loud at the eyelash place?
No.
Oh.
The eyelash place, dude. Beachhouselashes.com. Cannot say enough good things about them. But yeah, and then the other important thing is finding a good dentist that you trust.
Ooh.
That's really hard because a lot of them are kind of, dare I say, quacky.
What do you mean by quacky? You mean they're not technically efficient?
Well, they'll tell you have cavities when you don't, so that they can fill it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. They're upselling your mouth.
Oh,
your problems.
Yeah, because are you going to be like? No, I don't.
I googled bad gums.
You know,
and I didn't see anything about that in there.
Yeah.
I had my buddy take a look. Johnny took a look in at while we were on the air there. And
he said my teethers are fine.
Well, Ozzy said he said there was some cheese balls stuck in there. Otherwise,
damn cheese balls.
It was good.
Damn it.
I am not getting that out of my gums. That's not. If my dentist saw me eating those, she'd have a heart attack.
Nate dropped off cheese balls, which is something I don't think either of us would ever have in our house.
It's like epoxy in between your teeth.
But goddamn, you can't quit eating them. I'm looking at the ingredients.
What's a serving size?
Maybe this is
I hope a serving size is 40 of those sons of bitches.
32 balls.
32 balls is a serving?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel pretty good.
Yeah, I'm like, I haven't hit a serving yet. We're good.
Yeah, we're good. We can get another handful.
Yeah. If we eat this whole thing by 10 o'clock, that's 23 servings in this container.
How many? Well, we can skip dinner. How many calories in a serving?
150. It's a standard snack.
150 and 32 cheese balls. Mm-hmm. That's not bad.
That's actually not bad.
That's not bad.
If you savor it. There is a lot of stuff I can't pronounce in here, which is never good.
See, some kind of bioengineered cheese balls. I don't think we're talking purity over here.
Oh, yeah. Can I get an organic cheese ball? How do I? Cornmeal, vegetable oil, and then there's a bunch of whey.
Let me tell you something. We make these cheese balls out of the same stuff we coat on the wings of an F-35. It's sticky and good and aerodynamic.
What is it that makes it like a film on your teeth? What's going on there?
You just going to read that, or are we going to eat it?
Maltodextrin, milk fat, semi-soft cheese. Speaking of semi-soft.
The body has no chance when I hear this.
Dude, no. Whey protein concentrate. It's like a protein shake, John.
I doubt it. The first thing you read scares me a little bit.
Buttermilk solid, sodium phosphate, lactic acid, yellow 6.
Oh, yeah, well.
Autolyzed yeast extract, yellow 5, butter.
What was the bad one? M&M Red?
Disodium, red number 5, wasn't it? Disodium guanylate. This is when we get into what I can't pronounce.
Oh.
Disodium inositate. Okay.
I think that disodium thing is what they make iPhone screens out of.
Oh, some bitch, this is made in the goddamn snack belt of America.
Snack
Pennsylvania.
Belt. That's exactly right. I thought it was the chocolate belt. Snack belt.
Snack belt.
General
but
Mills.
the chocolate belt be there.
Yeah, the Hershey's and General Mills. Right?
Yeah. All right. Anywho.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Except for
well, it's a good cheese ball meeting.
they need to stop. I don't need to know what's in that.
No. And the only time I've ever had these in my house was when somebody else bought them, like for a party or whatever, and they were left there. And I remember cursing them then, like, goddamn cheese
I
balls.
wonder if everything that has that artificial color is like 3 preservatives that have to go along with it.
Yeah.
You know, to keep it fresh in a container that long. They engineer that to stay fresh.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's freshness through science.
Yeah.
That's not like cheese balls are going to go bad. They're not going bad.
I'm just gonna put this down on my end of the world stash. And when they release that EMP, I'm gonna be eating my cheese balls.
That's the best plan I've heard since communism struck fear in the heart of America.
All right. Anyway, an era ended on Sunday night in Lincoln Park as Goose Island Beer Company shut the doors to the brew pub that kickstarted Chicago's craft beer revolution.
The pub, they're not going to stop making.
No.
Okay.
This is the OG brew pub.
Okay.
The Clybourne Brew Pub opened in 1988. It'll be torn down along with buildings that housed a Bed Bath & Beyond and a Patagonia store. God, that's sad. In favor of a new residential development. Listen to this. Before the brew pub, Whole Foods and Lululemon didn't exist. The brew pub's success paved the way for the transformation for the area, an area once unfortunately described by the LA Times as Chicago's Gaza Strip. Eek. Yikes. While the Fulton Market Tap Room in Westtown has taken over Clybourne in recent years in terms of attention, the brewery, now owned by the multinational conglomerate AB InBev, run Budweiser, isn't downsizing. Clybourne operation will eventually move a few blocks southwest into the complex that houses a place called the Salt Shed Music Venue.
Salt Shed. Mm-hmm. All right.
It sounds pretty cool.
But
it's kind of sad. It's the end of an era.
Never got there.
You know what I mean? Like, that was the OG, 1988.
What's the Bourbon County going for this year, a bottle? I haven't had any in a while. Boy, that stuff. Ooh, the farm up in Boo used to keep it on tap. It's some long day drinking problems there.
Probably should not be on tap.
Bourbon County, $20 a bottle. It always varies what year it comes out. It varies. Like, 21 was a great year.
Oh, what is this?
23 is not a great year.
Goose Island Bourbon County Bananas Foster Stout. That sounds freaking incredible.
Shoved a banana into the fudge Bourbon County.
17% ABV.
See you, dry January.
Yep, that's going in my end of the world stash too.
No, that beer, it's like caramely, fudgy. It's incredible.
Yeah,
and worth every penny.
Right. Yep. Those big beers like that.
I'm gonna stop. I gotta stop and see if Trixie's got any in. I'm gonna go get some for the weekend.
Come get some.
I'm gonna check in on that.
All right,
that
buddy.
to me is a well spent $20 bill.
Oh, for sure.
That is just decadent. It's incredible.
Right. Well, and yeah, it's a long sipper, and then the longer you let it warm up, the more it's gonna expand with its flavors, and it's a journey, man. And
yeah,
I don't know. I like that stuff because it makes you kind of pause. And you are so present in the moment. And I think a lot of people struggle with that.
Yeah.
And it's just a nice way to.
I think the barrels they were using. It obviously is aging in bourbon. Buffalo Trace and Four Roses, and yeah, it's. Wow, the wild turkey, the wild turkey. Well, I'll tell you a good whiskey we were drinking is that Jack Daniel's single barrel. Have you had that?
No.
It's like $80 a bottle. It's a little miniature version, chopped down version of the regular JD bottle. If you can get a hold of that is incredible.
You know what I had that was Jack Daniel's, and I haven't had. Listen, I think we've all broken up with Jack Daniel's a time or two in our life. And I broke up with Jack Daniels after, I believe it was in Sturgis. I had too many Jack and diets one night, and then you wake up and you have that freaking Jack Daniels fog around you, and it just like, right? So I randomly went and bought Jack Daniels and Coke Zero that's already canned. Mm-hmm. Fantastic. I couldn't believe how freaking good it was.
Yeah, I had it. It'll get the job done.
Yeah.
Yeah, you drink about 9 of those.
Well, I had 2, but...
You quitter.
I don't know that I could do 9 because the Coke Zero is pretty sweet. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was a fantastic surprise. Like, well, because like I don't know, you don't really want to mix really good whiskey anyway,
right?
You know,
down at what bar am I thinking of on State Street? God, we were just there, the Country Bar. Why am I losing my mind? Not Whiskey Jack's, the other one.
Red.
Oh, Red Rock.
Yeah.
God, I'm losing it. That's what happens when you drink Jack. They have a Jack Daniels Club there.
Wow.
So you can get that single barrel, and you put it up above the bar, and it's got your name on it.
Oh, wow.
And so it stays there, and then you buy it, and you drink. Obviously, it's paid for. It's your bottle. Your name's on it, and then you drink, and then they have a refill program. But, yeah, it's your own bottle program down there. It's great. It's, if you go out, you like country, whatever your thing is. It's just they keep it for you.
Yeah, that's pretty neat,
so,
dude. But farewell to the Goose Island Brew Pub on Clybourne.
I wish I would have made it.
Yeah, it's sad, man. I don't know.
Goose Island Brew Pub.
Yeah. I mean, 1988. They were, talk about ahead of it all.
Oh.
I mean, come on.
Oh, there it is. Sure. Oh, that was on the north side, too.
Yeah.
God dang it.
I know. All right.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that the airport? No. Like I'm looking at the airport, Goose Island.
Oh, I don't know what you're doing there. Clybourne.
That's it. Oh, there is one at the airport. Is there really at O'Hare? Why have I must go to I must not fly out of that terminal. There's a Goose Island bar at O'Hare. Goose Island Pub. You're not talking about the airport, are you?
No, I'm talking about the original brew pub that started it all.
Okay.
There would not be a Goose Island in the airport if this place did not exist.
I fully realize that.
Yeah. It's the OG.
We're going down to the Christmas bar.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, in Chicago. One of those things, I got to take one for the team and go to the Christmas bar. Are you familiar with the Christmas bar?
The only reason I friggin' know about it is my friend Angie unleashed the War Lockermans. She goes...
I would drive to Chicago for that.
God dang. Them titties don't lie.
What the...
Anyway, she goes down there, and then I'm subjected to her stories about it.
Hey, lie to me all day. No, it's called Frosties. Anybody been there? I guess we're going there.
There's all kinds of pop-ups down there, too.
It's 4 bars, 3 floors, 2 dance floors, endless Christmas fun.
Yep. Okay, yep,
so
that's what it is.
I guess we got a hotel, and we're going to the...
I think there's an ice skating rink near there, too.
I think it's $45 a person, and you get a complimentary drink. And look at this Christmas orgasm
it's
down
like,
here.
It's like Father Christmas threw up.
Let's see what the drinks are. I'm not getting paid to talk about the Christmas parties.
Nor are we getting paid to talk about cheese balls.
We can see how much their cocktails were. If you got to ask. Frosties. Oh, there's one in New York and L.A.
Yeah.
Evergreen Avenue. We better get a hotel where we can walk to that stupid thing. Let me see where it's at, in case you're looking. Have yourself a frosty, overpriced cocktail.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Just drive around until you see.
When are you going down there?
I don't know. This weekend, I guess.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm like, is that the worst time to be in Chicago? Are you crazy?
Yeah. You're going the weekend before Christmas?
Well,
oh, for Christ's sake.
My wife's boobs look good in Christmas glitter. What can I say? What do you want me to do?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how you do it. No wonder why you're drunk all the time.
You don't say no to a woman like this. She could leave me.
I'd be like, don't you want to do that with your girlfriends?
I'll invite the Warlockermans to come with us.
You know what?
Hey, Angie. Got any plans this weekend? My wife and I were wondering if we could.
No. No.
I saw her first.
First of all,
no.
I have dibs on that bitch.
No. Well, I will give you a full.
Friggin' dibs.
I'll give you a full report on the stupid Christmas bar. My main reason is I want to go to Gibson's. I want to go down to the Gibson's. I love Gibson, but there's going to be no snow, so it's not the same without snow.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Part of my tough stance on immigration, Taco Tuesdays will be changed to Pizza Thursday.
Hey! I like pizza, pepperoni, mozzarella, and anchovy. I like pizza with salami, eggs and cheese and oregano. I like pizza with tomato. I like pizza. We like pizza. We like pizza in the morning. We like pizza every day. We like pizza in the evening. We like pizza anyway. I like pizza, pepperoni, mozzarella, and anchovy. I like pizza with salami, eggs and cheese and oregano. I like pizza with tomato. I like
Hey, you're going down to Chicago? All right. Remember Home Alone, the pizza place?
Oh, yeah. He showed up with like 10 pies. Oh, no. Were you talking about when they had pizza delivered at the beginning?
Both.
Oh.
Both times it's the same pizza joint.
What's it start with?
Little.
Little John's?
No.
Little.
You're never going to get it.
What's the second one?
N-word. Not that one.
I'm moving on.
Good.
Little Nicky's.
Nero's.
Oh, Nero's.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so this is so weird because I just, you know how sometimes you put on Christmas movies just to have it in the background as your emotional support TV or whatever? So I put Home Alone on while I was doing housework, and it came on the scene where he is delivering the cheese pizza to Macaulay Culkin, and then Macaulay's got the movie lined up and Keep the Change, You Filthy Animal.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I was like, I wonder where that pizza guy is today.
Oh, yeah. Was it the same kid at the beginning of the movie that?
I think it was.
Because he played the role of a perfect pizza delivery kid.
100%.
I mean, he really looked the part.
So,
like, hey, am I going to get paid or pizza? Hello.
Yeah, Danny Warhol is his name, and I looked him up, and he's on Insta and all that stuff. But he definitely has. Is
that his claim to fame?
100%. So if you go on to his Insta,
that's funny.
I mean, you can kind of recognize him. He's got some lip fillers and whatever else. Yeah. But yeah, he's got Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal.
Oh, nice.
And he has all kinds of different little Nero's references on there. He shares memes that have him in it. It's kind of cute. Obviously a member of the family.
Oh, yeah. Good look. Did you say, did he have a little work done?
Yeah, it looks like he had some fillers
Yeah, that's
and
what
maybe
you said.
his
Right.
cheeks.
Right.
Yeah, cheeks and lips.
Same
his
stuff.
lips for sure because his lips vary
I think
inside.
they injected into his lips the same thing they put in them cheese balls.
Yeah, pretty much,
Like,
dude.
yeah. They last they both last for 6 months, and you got to get a new batch.
Yeah, so anyway, Little Nero's, not a real pizza joint. I had looked it up, at least until now, which is kind of cool. Park Ridge Business has turned their restaurant into Little Nero's Pizza, which is obviously the iconic pizza place from Home Alone. Kevin McAllister ordered the pizza after being left home alone. His family traveled to Paris for Christmas. Since the movie was filmed in Winnetka? Whatever. It makes sense that a pizza joint in a nearby suburb would bring the fictional restaurant to life. So it's Easy Street Pizza, but Little Nero's Pizza. 7-Eleven, Devon Avenue. You can enjoy a special cocktail and food menu along with Kevin's homemade sundaes until December 31st.
Oh.
So when you go down for the stupid Christmas whatnot, try to hit that place up, dude.
I had a friend that went. That sounds Roman. Nero's.
It is.
Was that
the Roman emperor, which is so weird. I just read about Emperor Nero the other day.
Was he a big fan of pizza?
I don't believe he was. You know what he was a fan of? Psychotic stuff. He had a wife that couldn't have a kid, so then he ended up getting a mistress and marrying her, but she was already married, so that's kind of a problem. So he made the husband kill himself. And then he did all kinds of bad things, but he also had, like, his sexual appetite got really, really crazy. Well, he was only 16 when he was in charge, which could be a problem. But anyway, and he ended up, this is so bad, he ended up with a boy that he made into a eunuch, I suppose you would call it, and married him, the boy, but the boy would wear full Roman wedding women stuff.
This was his
all
son?
around. No, it was this kid he picked to have
I see.
relations with.
Okay, well, that's
Yeah.
better than being his son.
So is it?
Jeez.
Yeah, and he would take his child bride.
Listen. Don't give these UW fraternities any ideas.
Right.
The next thing you know,
He would take him everywhere in public.
the Greeks and the Romans down here.
Yeah. And this might sound familiar. He had all these big, gigantic projects he wanted to do, but they would always fail. So he was spending money like at a ridiculous rate. And then what ended up happening was the people turned on him, but one of his ex-slaves killed him, killed Nero. Nero begged him to because he didn't want to be tortured by the crowd that was coming to get him.
Wow.
Yeah. But you want to read about an effed up dude, Nero's it. So maybe Nero wasn't the best guy to put on the pizza thing. I don't know.
I had a buddy that went to Rome. A lot of people are going to Rome.
Yeah.
You noticed that?
I did.
It's kind of a thing. And he said we were talking about their pizza. Their pizza's messy. It's like hand tossed all over the place. It's not traditionally.
I mean, I'm very handsy too.
It's not traditionally round. It's just messy but some best pizza he's ever had in his life. It's not about perfectly round. It's just about the taste, the food, the quality.
Yeah.
It's how they do pizza.
It's probably not in a pan.
It's not in a pan.
And that's why it's not
Yeah, it's
perfectly
just all
round.
different kind of wobbly, woogly shapes.
Yeah, it's on like a platform kind
right.
of thing.
How
like
it lands is how it cooks.
Yeah, that's right. You deal with it, you son of a bitch.
Very interesting. So now
You're in Rome now. Anyway, so some of the specialty drinks on the menu include the Wet Bandits hot chocolate and the What Kind of Mother Am I cocktail. In addition to pizza, you can also get Kevin's fried macaroni, chicken mac and cheese, or toasted ravioli.
Wow.
Yeah.
Genius.
It is pretty damn
It would have been better
genius.
if the kid would have started it.
Yeah, totally.
Is he their spokesman?
No.
Weird.
Yeah.
Give him free pie for life, and he'll be the face of the freaking company.
He seems like a cheerful enough guy, but then again, it is just the Instagram page. So what do you
Isn't
really
it weird
know
how
about somebody?
those little characters,
Yeah.
you just never forget? It's just the dumbest things in movies.
Yeah, totally.
You know?
And it's weird that, like, because what made me search him and curious about him is because he's got, I mean, if you look at his picture on the internet today, he's got like this perfect like stoner surfer guy kind of thing, and I was like, man, he had to have been in other stuff because as a casting agent, it seems like he would fit into a lot of movies,
right?
But that was pretty much it.
It's like one of my favorite characters in Bridesmaids, small role, but John the air marshal. He's like, I'm not an air marshal. It's still one of my favorite scenes in Bridesmaids when they're on the plane. Remember her husband?
Oh, yeah, dude.
That's Melissa McCarthy's husband in real life.
Oh.
John the air marshal.
Yep. I did not know that was her husband in real life.
So those little roles.
Yeah.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.